and today we'll talk about the new 3 products that we released the end of last year and the beginning of this year. And let's get right into it. So Chilas at a glance. Chilas was founded in 2018 as a spin-off of Lyonics International, where we commercialized the silicon nitride triplex platform of Lyonics and turned it into a full-blown laser, a tunable laser. In 2020, we launched our first product, tunable laser at 50-50 nanometers, complete with electronic drivers. But this was more as an initial product to showcase what the laser is capable of. Well, 4 years later, we have fully integrated it into a hybrid laser module. We have multiple distributors all over the world, and we established a supply chain for chips, assembly, and packaging of the electronics. So we have a nice and stable connection throughout. That gets us to 2025, where we have high-performing tunable laser modules, where I will dive into now. So a bit of background to the technology. Here you can see the hybrid integrated external cavity laser, where we here on the right see the silicon nitride feedback chip, which incorporates 2 microring resonators, which we use to tune the laser over a wide range. Both of these rings have a slightly different FSR, so we can hit all the wavelengths in between of the wavelength range. Due to the silicon nitride waveguide circuit, we have extremely low line widths, and we have high output powers due to the semiconductor optical amplifier of choice that we use. For example, 1550 use indium phosphide, and if we go low, we can go for InGaAs or any other material. How it started is just with the butterfly package laser, and to showcase what the capabilities were of the laser, we put it into an evaluation electronic driver, a big bulky one, which was more for use to test the laser, put it inside of your own lab equipment, where you could switch out the current drive or the temperature control to test the laser and maybe incorporate it into your own device. But what we really wanted to do is showcase what the laser is all possible of, and made our own electronic drivers, including current driver, heater driver, tech controller, and everything in it, inside of a package the size of a cigarette package, nice and compact, where we showcase what the laser can do. So this is our current product line. We have the Chilas Atlas, which is a wavelength tunable laser, the Chilas COMET, which is the swept source laser, and the Chilas POLARIS, which is a frequency stabilized laser, which only serves one wavelength. To go into the Chilas Atlas, a wavelength tunable laser. We provide the module with a software with a graphical user interface, to which the user can tune the laser to whatever wavelength they want, which is within the wavelength range that we provided with, within on about 10 picometer accuracy. What we offer is already 1550, which is our first line, but we also offer it at 1600 nanometers, 1700 nanometers, 850 nanometers, and 685 nanometers coming this September. As you can see, the wavelength ranges are broad. We have a grid of very short wavelengths, and there's also the ability to tune the wavelength even finer to the modulation input, which allows us to have a bandwidth of about 500 kilohertz. Well, if this is not enough, the Chilas Atlas, if you need more capabilities of the laser, for example, sweeping or scanning, then we come out with our COMET, which is a swept source laser, which can be used for, as I said, fast scanning of the wavelength. As you can see here, we have a nice linear sweep over the full wavelength range. Over large ranges, we have a rep rate of around 1 to 2 hertz. But if we go to smaller ranges, so if we can scan subsections of it, we can achieve much faster sweep rates of around 1 kilohertz at a range of about 30 to 25 gigahertz. The COMET, as I would like to say, is always a Swiss Army knife, which can be used for every application there is. Let's say OFDR, LiDAR, or even OCT. And because of its versatility, it can be used in every lab environment as well. This is how we then deliver the laser. We deliver the laser normally with a DE9 pin connector, as you can see here. But to make it more handy of use, we also deliver with the COMET adapter or with an Atlas adapter, which allows the user to use it with a USB connection and have trigger input signals as well as a normal on and off button. Then the third product that we released this year is the Chilas POLARIS, which is just a frequency stabilized laser, which excels in very low phase noise, excellent stability, and has an excellent integral line width measured at 10 milliseconds. This laser is perfect for applications that just need one single wavelength that is stable all around, like DAS applications, for example. And this is some of the applications that we serve as Chilas, like spectroscopy, sensing, quantum key distribution, optical device testing, terahertz generation, LiDAR, and even more. The applications are endless, and it's really hard to name all of them. And yeah, the lasers fit in with a lot of niches as well. So if you're ready to tune in together, you can reach out to info@chilas.com or fill out our contact form or message me directly, and we'll have a talk about our nice products.